Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the universe. Now, I'm just flying around in free flight mode in my Hornet today and I'm going to be doing a landing. Now, as most of you know, or if you don't know, Arena Commander is very early pre-alpha, so quite a lot of bugs do exist. But I'm sure as each version appears, these bugs will get less and less, hopefully. Anyway, let's get ready for landing. Well, we're right over the landing zone in Dying Star, and as you can see, my landing gear has automatically deployed. Now at the moment, your landing gear will just automatically deploy, and there is a bug where you'll see that the landing gear just keeps on trying to redeploy and deploy. As you can see here, the landing gear is coming down, but it's not staying down. Now, this bug has been present since the first version of Arena Commander, but I think with 12.4 another bug was introduced where when you're trying to land you go into this G-lock sequence, and if you're really unlucky the screen will totally go completely black. And to be honest, I had to try this a lot of times before I got it right. But if you keep pressing the F key, like I have here, you might be lucky and manage to trigger the landing sequence and get out of your Hornet. Now I think the Hornet is probably the ship which is best to try it in, because I've tried it in the Aurora and the 300i and I've had no success. But please feel free to try it and let me know how you get on. Now when you get out, obviously you can see how your Hornet's landed, which isn't very well as you can see, but at least I've got down. Now as I look up at the red planet here, I'm wondering, is there anywhere else I can land? Maybe I can land better, or maybe not. Anyway, I flew up to I think it's some type of leftover mining facility or something. I'm not sure what it is on Dying Star, but there's a big hole in the center here which I was really tempted to, and I decided to descend into it to see if I could explore and land in the middle. Now things actually started off fairly well with me going down here, but I was trying to land in the center there in that red hole, but I got it slightly wrong, and at least there was a fairly spectacular explosion. So I think I'll have to think of trying somewhere else to land. Now, on Broken Moon, I've found quite an interesting place to try and land. Now, at the top of the terraforming facility, there's these large towers, and they look metallic in structure, so maybe I can land my Hornet on these, or at least try. Now, I always thought that you could only land on the landing zone, to be honest, but I quickly found out that my landing gear came down. Was it because it's a metallic structure, maybe? I'm not so sure, but I found this pretty interesting to see. Alright, I couldn't actually land, and the bug with the landing gear still existed, but it was pretty interesting to see the landing gear come down. As we can see here, it's fully down, and it will be going back up and down, of course. But that's pretty interesting. Until, of course, I lose a bit of my ship. So maybe I should think of trying to land somewhere else before I do myself some more damage. Well, I think I need to find an asteroid. And this looks a likely candidate. Well, to be honest, this asteroid I've found isn't really suitable to even land on, but it's going to serve its purpose because I'm going to see if the landing gear is triggered by proximity to a solid object. Now, as we descend down towards the asteroid, we can see the landing gear has deployed. And that's pretty interesting. Going forward, I think possibly the ideal situation would be that you have a dedicated button to deploy the landing gear, as at the moment it looks as if the landing gear will deploy when you get within vicinity of a solid object. Now, for the final part of the video, I'm just floating around after ejecting from my ship, and I pretty much really enjoy just floating around, and I can see a lot of possibilities in the months and years ahead for some game modes where you're maybe doing zero-G activities. Anyway, I decided to follow the terraforming beam down and see how far I could go, and I just kept falling and falling until I passed through the barrier at the edge of the map. And I'll be honest, if you try this, you'll find that when you respawn, you will get a juddery camera in your cockpit. Well, I'm continuing to fall, and I fell for minutes into the light as I kept falling and falling. And I started to ponder, where does the universe begin? Where does it end? Or will it ever end? Well, thank you very much for watching once again, and as I'm still falling, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you wish. And I'll see you sometime soon in that ever-expanding universe of gaming out in the fuss.